Now we turn to a current event that combines anime, superheroes, and Black History Month. This Thursday, an American comic book creator will be at Black Hawk College. He'll go over the basics of digital art tools and encourage students to be confident in their own imaginations and creative career paths. And we are joined now by Thursday's presenter. He has worked on the Powerpuff Girls and with companies like Marvel, Warner Brothers, and Amazon. Creator of the comic series Tuskegee Heirs, Flames of Destiny, Marcus Williams joins us here today. Marcus, thank you so much for making time for us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I really appreciate you guys having me on, and no, I'm very excited to actually come out to Black Hawk this following, was it Thursday? It's coming fast.
It's going to be amazing. You know, before we dive into that event, I wanted you to briefly describe your comic Tuskegee Heirs. I mean, what's this about?
Oh yeah, Tuskegee Heirs is a futuristic sci-fi action adventure. It's set in the future from now, and it follows 5 young teens that are being trained by a descendant of the Tuskegee Airmen. But it's at a time when man flight's illegal, so they're kind of learning in secret. But we follow these kids on an adventure that basically have them looking back into the past to basically equip them with everything they need to actually fulfill their missions, support one another, and stick together as a team. It is everything I wish I could have saw on TV as a kid. So we're starting in comics. But the goal is, of course, to get an animated series, a movie, toys, and everything.
Wow.
It's a family brand, so it's all ages.
Wow, wow. And now for Thursday's event, of course, you'll be presenting, but I hear you'll also be creating a brand new character live?
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, the good thing about coming out and talking to students of all ages, really, and grown-ups alike, is a lot of people don't get to see digital art created live. Especially now when we have AI tools, it feels more like watching a magician create something, create a magic trick live. So I get the students involved of all ages. I just want to show them something that maybe they didn't get a chance to watch in action, creating something from scratch. And a lot of times in school, they have time to teach them the tools, but not necessarily a way to make a living with that. So that's what I'm teaching.
Wow. And yeah, let's talk about that. What is your message when it comes to living creatively and also making a business out of it?
Well, the biggest message is you have to treat it like a business. There's still, unfortunately, especially in America, a starving artist is still a term that rings true to a lot of families. Unfortunately, young artists don't know how to actually make that argument with their parent in the terms of how do I be successful with it? So their parents will actually navigate them away from a creative career simply because they don't know, or they haven't met an artist. They know people work at Disney, they know people work at Marvel and things like that, Cartoon Network, but it's very vague. How do you make a living with it? So as a practicing comic artist, character designer, I've worked in the industry, I've worked independently. That's my message. I try to bridge the gap, that unfortunate bridge that says, here's how I make a living. Here's how I pay my bills. I have 2 teenagers that eat every day. I am not starving. I need to lose weight, actually. So, but it's a really powerful message. And you'd be surprised that if you give a young child that, they can actually start gearing their life towards a very rewarding and creative career.
Wow. Well, we only got a few seconds left, but before I let you go, there has been so much conversation around having more Black superheroes, Black comic book characters. Yes. How important is it to make sure we're also giving space to Black creators behind those characters?
Oh, it's important to every leader that you can't look at a child and see if they're going to be a leader of the nation, of their community, of their local government, just by looking at them. So seeing leadership in these stories and in these brands and markets and so forth, that's what inspires leadership. They have to see it. These stories have to feature their faces and young, beautiful Black hair and skin and so forth. So super important, absolutely essential.
Wow. Marcus, I cannot thank you enough for your time here today, and we are so looking forward to Thursday.
Thank you so much again for having me, and I'm definitely going to be excited to come out to Moline, so I'll see you guys there.
For you guys at home, once again, Marcus Williams will be at Black Hawk College this Thursday for an interactive talk and celebration of Black History Month. The program will run from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and lunch will be provided. You can find more information and times on our website and the As Seen on TV tab.